Hello, everyone. It's Anthony Bandiero here, attorney and senior legal instructor for Blue to Gold Law Enforcement Training, bringing in the Roadside Chat from the studio. All right. This question comes from an officer in Idaho, my future home state, by the way. Bought some property in Idaho. Can't wait to build. All right. So the question, looking at my computer here, the question is, can you make entry into a third-party residence for a warrant if you visually see the suspect? I definitely have your answer. But let's give you some context. So the cop is doing a knock and talk at a third-party residence, let's say the cousin's house. Due to a tip received that the subject is at the location and also has a warrant for his arrest. When you arrive at the location and you see the subject through a window, and you look through you and he sees you, right? So can you enter the home and arrest the suspect? Right. Also, the homeowner answers the door and tells you that the suspect is inside. He says, yeah, he's here. And do you have to get a search warrant, consent, or can you just go in with the arrest warrant? Guys, I definitely have your answer with 100% certainty, because there is a U.S. Supreme Court case directly on this issue. It is called U.S. versus Steagald. And the answer is no, cops cannot go in. So the reason why is because cops are not necessarily violating the suspect's rights, the one that they have an arrest warrant for, but they are certainly violating the homeowner's rights. See, the homeowner has a right to keep police out of his or her home unless they have judicial authority. Right? So just because they have a friend who's hanging out that happens to have a warrant for their arrest, that does not mean that police can barge into that person's home, invade their privacy interest in order to effectuate that arrest warrant. So you're violating that person's rights. So you would need either consent. The homeowner can certainly give you consent to come in, even if the wanted, the fugitive, says, "Oh man, you can't come in here." That's going to be a rare circumstance indeed, where that guest can override the homeowner's consent because they have greater authority of their home. So consent will work. Exigency will work if you have exigency. For example, if you do not get this person in custody right now, do you believe that he'll be long gone before you come back? You better have specific facts, not just it could be possible. No, you're going to need, the guy's been running from police, and I don't have any people I can put on the house. I can't surround it. I can't stay here until I come back with a warrant. You're going to need legitimate exigency. Okay. Do you have probable cause that the suspect has evidence on their person, like DNA evidence? Let's say that they're also suspected in a violent crime, and they also happen to have a warrant for the arrest, but they're suspected in a violent crime that just occurred recently, like within a couple hours or so forth, and they may have gunshot residue on their hands, DNA evidence on their genital area, evidence on their fingernails. That's something that will get you into the home and take him into custody. Or do you have a search warrant for him for that residence? That's what you'll need. If you don't have that, you can't go in. And this question comes up a lot because cops are like, "But Anthony, I can see this dude. He's in the window," or the homeowner opens the door and I can see him sitting on the couch. And the point is still the same. The homeowner has rights too, and you can't just bypass him and go get that guy off the couch. The homeowner could sue you. Now, another thing that kind of comes up sometimes is when you see this guy sitting on the couch, cops will sometimes say to the homeowner, "Hey, this guy's wanted. Now he's wanted. You are essentially harboring a fugitive." What about that? Well, I have no problem telling him that if it's true. You better be truthful under state law, right? Would that be harboring a fugitive under state law? If the answer is yes, you can tell him that, and he can change his mind. But if he still puts his foot down and says, "Well, okay, that might be so, but you are still not coming to my house," well, then you have no choice but to go get that warrant And also, if you want to go apply for arrest warrant for that guy too, then go for it, for harboring a fugitive. But that's the path you got to go. There you go. All right. Hope it helps. Hope it helps. Guys, all I'm asking you, if you like these videos, hit like or comment, subscribe, tell your friends about me. Let's blow up this channel. Let's get cops legally educated. That's my mission in life. Until next time, my friends, keep doing the great work you do out there.
When it comes to law enforcement training, we are the gold standard. Visit bluetogold.com or call 888-579-7796 to learn more about our training, books, and free webinars. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this channel.